you get to a point you start sliding around so much. I don't think it makes the racing a lot better either, just because you're like having to, like, soon as the little area you're looking for, as soon as the car takes that away, it almost magnifies it worse. But I can't sit here and tell you like 100% like that. I thought it was worse just because of how bad we were. I know that package made us a lot worse than the Southern 500. I can tell you that. But yeah, I mean, it's such a fine line. But we're all searching, right? Like, we're just trying to make the racing better.
Gotcha. John may have asked before I got over here, but did you notice the extra power today? We're getting back to the throttle.
Yeah, but not as much as I thought I would expect. Maybe it gets hotter. I know it won't get way hotter tomorrow, but you get more rubber on the racetrack and you start spinning the wheels more up off the corner. I think it'll probably make it more of a difference maybe in the race than what we felt in practice. But I mean, so far everywhere that we've had it, you definitely notice it a little bit. Even at North Wilkesboro when we tested there, like, you definitely notice it.
So Kyle Larson said that he doesn't really get into the rhythm until the second stage. He does it during practice sometimes here. Takes a while, and then like in the second stage of the race, he gets that rhythm. What about you? Do you know does that make sense to you?
I'd like to find Kyle Larson's rhythm. That'd be good. I'd like to figure out whatever rhythm that is.
Second stage, first stage.
No, I mean, I think it kind of, generally somewhat is where you are in the racetrack. I mean, if you're kind of up front, as weird as it seems, it's it's easier to race up there, right? Like, everybody's a little bit more patient, although in this day and age, it's not a lot more patient. But you start getting kind of middle of the back of the pack, especially at a place like this. Like, immediately your mind, I mean, you drop the green, your mindset is like, leader's coming. Like, so it's hard to get in a rhythm back there because you're beating and gouging on each other so much. But yeah, I mean, you get in clean air and you can kind of settle out into a better rhythm, and for some and others it depends really how your car's handling.
Yeah.
Looking ahead to Bristol, as high banked as it is, as fast as it is, do you think that you'll be able to tell much with the extra horsepower there?
Yeah, I do, because especially if you start running the top, it can snap loose on you real quick running the top up there. And you're generally in the throttle pretty hard. So I do feel like a place like Bristol, you're going to feel it, and especially even running the bottom too, as a tire, depending on, I say this, what tire we got, whether it's just a tire that slowly goes away or just completely goes away all at once. It definitely, I think, will be noticeable for sure.
When it comes to preparing for a week, you guys kind of lost that support with RCR Alliance-wise. So is it harder to prepare because you're not having those extra resources and information, or is it?
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. But we knew it was going to be hard, right? Like, this isn't kind of a shock to us.
Yeah.
I think what makes it hard is like a week like last week where you go to a complete different package.
Yeah.
So even decent notes that we had are gone now.
Yeah.
And then, there's not a lot of changes you can make after practice. So we kind of knew we were struggling after practice. You try to make your best guesses in the race. Vegas was kind of the same way, even though that one was a little bit disappointing because, that hadn't changed besides the motor there, horsepower-wise. But yeah, it's hard. But we knew it was going to be, certain weekends were going to be hard, and other weekends we'd hit it. We'll see how tomorrow goes. I thought today so far was a little bit better.
Yeah.
Have you got anything fun